Today we'll be taking a look at the Xbox Series X Matrix Awakens demo. Hi friends and welcome to Viktors Reality. I want to drive into that city. If I can drive in this part coming up, I want to drive into the city. That's the first thing we're going to do. I want to see if we're able to. So you can start the chase all over again, the opening cutscene, or you can explore the city. So every time you boot up this demo, you're not forced to watch the beginning. You can start at the beginning or you can go straight into the city. So let's go right into the city. I want to drive to that downtown area. That's the first thing I want to do. I haven't really seen this demo or anything. I wanted to be surprised my first time going through it. So I'll be able to explain to you and tell you what I'm seeing and how these controls feel, as I just did not want to spoil it for myself. Ah, cool. Just like Grand Theft Auto, you can get into a car? I hope so. Well, yeah, how am I going to get there, right? I think we can use the cars. Let's see. Let's go with this blue car. Uh-oh. Popo. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So we can get in the car. Remember, this is just a demo, but imagine... Oh, look at this is the map. Oh, this is the menu system. Oh, look at Matrix filter. What is that? Oh, wow. It's more realistic this way. Yeah, let's get that Matrix. Let's keep it off. I don't like that filter on it. Usually when I play games, I remove the grain filter. I just don't like it. I know they use that to get the atmosphere or the style of the game. I just don't like any grain filter on anything. Just want it as clear as possible. Even the crowd and card density is crazy. But the game is running a little slow. It ain't no 60 frames per second. It's probably hovering around 30 to 45, I would say, maybe. Because there are dips. But whatever, this is just a demo. This is just the beginning, so that's cool. Every time, right when I got out of my car and I got into another one, traffic started moving, so that's funny. Okay, so where do we go? I should have looked at the map. We have to get to the downtown highway. What is that? It says North Downtown, Fremont. Okay. I think I'm just gonna follow that stretch of highway up there. Let's see. Hope I'm right. I should have opened the map. Don't really want to open it anymore. I want to drive. Let's see here. I hope I'm going the right way. Wow, look at these graphics. It does look realistic. I think this is what Watch Dogs wanted to achieve. But even that still looks good. Oh, cool. So I got on the highway. Is this the one to get downtown, or? I think so. Yes, it is. I think it is. Now let's go on the highway. Let's not get out of it. All right. We're going to go downtown. Let's see if it... Well, I mean, it's a big demo. It's a big open world area, so... And there are a lot of secrets in this demo, I think. I mean, this video won't be as long, but imagine you're able to drive around and see if there are any points of interest. It's like driving downtown LA. Look how awesome it looks. All that traffic. The cars are jumping, so again, this is just a demo, but still, look how beautiful it looks. The control of the car is wonky at best. It's really bad. It's hard to turn. There is no acceleration or deceleration. It's just, it stops all of a sudden. But again, this is just a demo, but I'm just explaining to you what I'm playing. But the graphics are awesome. It's like beautiful. And again, the Coalition, I believe, helped make this, and this is with Gears of War 5 people. But they are making Unreal Engine games, so that's really cool. I always remember with Need for Speed, the first one on 3DO, Sega Saturn, always wanted to play a game where I could just drive downtown and go back out to the countryside or suburbs. And in a way, I got that with Watch Dogs, but just Watch Dogs wasn't that good. This reminds me a lot of Watch Dogs, of what it could be, well, graphically, I mean. But look, there's a variety of cars. There's buses. Oh my gosh. But that demo was cool right at the beginning. That was awesome. And this is another part I wanted to show you. The graphics here are amazing. Look at the graphics. The lighting is amazing. Look at this. Look at the highlights of the car backlights. It looks really realistic. The shine of the cars, the floor. The lighting is really good. This is one of the best games I've seen graphically. It almost looks photorealistic. That's the thing. The floor looks wet in certain parts of the street or sidewalk. That looks really good. Look at the glow of the lights. Really cool. Just can only imagine what nighttime would look like. That's gonna look awesome. Kind of like cyberpunk-ish at night. Looks really cool. All these highlights look really nice. The lighting is perfect. I hope we get games like this sooner. I want to play some more games. Let's go back on the highway. Let's see what else we can find. I mean, the only other open world games we got is Saints Row, right? The new Saints Row coming out next year. I mean, Elden Ring doesn't count. That's more medieval, but this is streets, city-like. Saints Row is like that. Grand Theft Auto, a trilogy, but that's just a remake. But you know how that's going right now. No Grand Theft Auto 6 for the foreseeable future. So we got demos like this, games like Saints Row. Imagine if they made like a Superman game. Or I'm sure we're going to get another Matrix game. I'm sure they'll make something with this. I mean, come on, they have the technology. I mean, I wonder how long it took them to make this demo to give us that open world. It's a big world. If you saw the map, it's huge. It's like game size. That's why you got to get an awesome TV or monitor to display this, because it would really pop. The contrast colors here, the contrast, the dark levels of under the highway, the highlights of the lights of the cars, everything looks really good. And see, that's another thing that I keep on promoting with the smooth motion gaming on the Samsung TVs. If a game is running at 30 to 40 frames per second, Sony OLEDs, LG OLEDs, while looking beautiful, there's no denying how OLED looks. You cannot get higher than that, because if you do, the input lag would be too crazy and it's unplayable. That's why on Samsung TVs, that 30 or 45 frames per second would be technically doubled. Let's be modest here. Let's not go too crazy and say, well, from 30 to 60, at best 45 to 60, meaning it is going to look smoother than your OLED TVs. Not talking about the type of panel, I'm talking about the smoothness. So if you're playing a game at 30 frames per second on an OLED, it would look smoother and play almost like a 60 frames per second game. Of course, it depends on the game. And the thing is, game mode really doesn't introduce soap opera effect. If you put dynamic, it would. And that brings it to 76 milliseconds. The LG C1 at 80 milliseconds, in a sense, would be comparable, but the Samsung has less artifacts in the true motion. Which when I get a C2, I'll be able to show you that. But you really got to see it for yourself. You got to enable it and see it. That's why when I get the OLED, I'll be able to show you direct side by side to show you how game motion elevates and enhances your experience with gaming. Because a 30 or 45 frame game would look smoother and better on the Samsung, destroying both OLEDs. I'm serious, and I'm telling you for a fact that those are facts. Ratings.com shows it, and I want to be able to show you side by side. That's one thing that the Sony OLEDs and LG need to work on, is make their processors faster, which Sony technically got it down to a beautiful T, right? Because the image is rated at one of the best. They're actually improving the OLED brightness, not like LG. So who knows, maybe next year's OLEDs from Sony the processor will be faster. And then I'll be eating my words, right? Because, I mean, I just want the best TV possible for smooth motion gaming. That's what I'm about. Many of you out there don't know what it is, and I want to make sure I help you guys get informed with that. But if Sony and LG can bring it down to a sub 50, even double the Samsung, I jump on those TVs in a heartbeat. But if it still hovers around 80 milliseconds, like it is on the LG, or 143 like on the Sony OLEDs, which is disgusting, and I'll say it again, bring it down to 50, sub 50, and I'm jumping on board right away. But Samsung got it in the pocket right now with 20 milliseconds. You can't beat it. Not the quality nor the speed. Samsung wins hands down. But more competition is always good, and the more we get it, the faster we will get to where we need to be. We want it all, right? We want the best OLED panel, the fastest processor, the smoothest gaming, and the true HDMI 2.1, not none of that nonsense of what's going on right now with the HDMI 2.1 or 2.0 market, which now HDMI 2.0 can be turned into, or said it is HDMI 2.1. It's ridiculous. I just think TV manufacturers are trying to change the game so they can sell more TVs or monitors at its current pace. And that's really a manufacturer maybe getting in the hands or in the way of consumers, because that's not a good thing. But we'll see how it turns out. Always make sure you get a TV or monitor that is true HDMI 2.1, at least 40 Gbps. But this game is awesome. I thank you guys for watching and accompanying me. Look how beautiful this Flyby is. It's crazy good. This is how big the world is. I believe there's 7,000 buildings in this game. And even the background is cool, but look at the buildings are awesome. There's a lot of geometry going on here. And we're in for a treat if they make this game a reality. So thanks for watching Viktors Reality. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button to see more Matrix or other gameplay from different systems. Don't forget to check out the playlist so you can see other monitors and TVs to help you make an awesome buying decision. I'll see you guys next time.